Welcome back. And now it's time for us to get into the creative lifestyle segment. And today we are going to be looking at a bit of pop culture in Ghana, a bit of street style in Ghana. And there's no other person to help us with that than a man that actually wears so many hats when it comes to that segment here in Ghana, or that industry here in Ghana. He's a creative genius, the CEO of Fear No Man Clothing, a stylist, a curator, and, you know, he does so many things when it comes to that industry. You are welcome to the studios, Kulaperry.
Thank you very much.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Like, I know all about you, but I've never seen the face.
We're working in the blinds.
Working in the blinds?
Fear No Man?
I want to start by answering your question first, and I'll break it down for what the brand stands for. Fear no man, but God only. It is not just with fear no man. That looks, it sounds a little bit chaotic. So, fear no man, but God only, because as we Africans in Ghana, like let's say Ghana, to talk about the space that we find ourselves in, most of us are timid, and we are held back by our fears. So we don't go beyond reasonable doubt to be as great as we think we are.
Okay.
So then we have to fear no man, believe in God Almighty, so that you can have divine direction with what you purposely feel like you're driven to lead.
Wow, beautiful. I like that.
Wow.
Yeah, it's one of the challenges that we have here. You know, people's dreams are always curtailed, you know, and they take a long time to be birthed because we just afraid to try and to explore.
Yeah.
I
So
like
looking at your pieces, or looking at the kind of fashion that you create, it's more of pop culture and then street style. Did you think it was going to be accepted, especially knowing the kind of society that we live in?
I won't say I thought it to be accepted. It would definitely be, because I was solving a problem that most people that in Ghana or other parts of the world are facing. Fear is a major factor that is really affecting a lot of people. So I'm solving a problem that there was no solution. So definitely it's going to be accepted.
Right. Okay. So when I look at some of your designs, it's really speaks street style. It really speaks to the young and trendy. Yeah. So what actually inspired it? Obviously, we see some Kwame Nkrumah there. We see some Fela there, and we even see 1957 there. Why?
With my design process, it's about how I feel. You say any feeling has something to do about it. Anyhow you feel will direct you to certain situations. So then, if it's even for the Nkrumah 1957, and you see Nkrumah smiling. So what the caption I captioned that T-shirt was back in 1957, when things were so cool and we had a leader that was really pushing an agenda of innovation. So then he's smiling on us for us to do more. That is why you see that T-shirt with the Nkrumah. There's other T-shirt that also have to do with feelings and how people feel. This T-shirt I'm wearing actually talks about life. And you see there's a health bar here.
Yeah.
A health bar here, and there's a love with the 3 dots. You know the 3 dots is about knowledge. It's about a bright star. So then if you have a good heart, that is what you end up being very caring for the smaller ones. So it is about a whole build-up. It's a whole build-up with the way I design. So it's not, I don't have nice designs. What I put on
you don't have nice
designs. What I put on is hope on fabric. I put in a lot of effort in letting people understand that them having Fear No Man apparel or merch, it's not about having a nice clothing. It's about a wake-up call for you to be
So it's
better
more
than
consciousness and being more conscious with what you're wearing, as opposed to nice outfits.
Yeah.
That is pop culture.
Yeah.
Pop culture is what you represent.
Yeah.
So they ask you, what do you represent? They have silent luxury, adult made luxury, but they cut across. So then at the end of the day, what are you representing? So then what's your wake up call? So if it is about fear no man, it's about you believing in God Almighty. It's about you being fearless. It's about you not looking to the next man to be the best man, but believing in yourself as a person.
Yeah. Fantastic. We have some models on the set now, and they're all dressed in different things. We want to talk about what we're looking at here. Should we go across and just join them and take a look at what it is?
I think so.
Yeah, let's take a look at what it is. Please come, come with us, and let's go take a look at. So talk to us about what we're seeing here.
Okay, so this T-shirt is about mixed aspirations. You see, it has that military cutaways, but then everybody is dubbed into different colors. So then I mix the colors for different aspiration of people in the same Fear No Man logo. And the Fear No Man logo, normally it is a white interface. I think, let me come this way. It's a white interface with a red bar here. And you see it is embodied by the black culture. So about black people, we come from that space that people think that there's nothing pure coming from us. There's nothing so great coming from us. But the purity of the black man is greatness. Then we have the red line that comes across the eye, which you can talk about the toil of our forefathers, what they've done for us, and what we need to also continue. Now you realize that, just say the eyes are closed, and that is a state of meditation. And it's two things. Either you are dreaming big, or you are looking up to God in terms of prayer. So that is the interface, and this is the breakaway of it. And we have the J-Bad. This is actually a collaboration with J-Bad. Please, can I see the back?
Oh, the musician.
Yes, the musician. This is a collaboration with J-Bad as a pop culture, so that people can also wear him other than just listening to it.
So, what are we seeing in the back there?
Okay, so
You're blocking the camera.
Sorry, it's a rose and a penknife.
Yeah, okay.
It's a rose and a penknife.
Okay.
So you have to cut deep through the shadows for you to be very successful, without getting on the spot.
Okay. Now, what you're wearing, just walk us through those things again, because when you're sitting down, we couldn't see everything.
Yes, so I was explaining it that this is the live T-shirt. Yeah, so it's very ubiquitous, most of the things that you see here. So if you see, there's the love with the idea bar. That is, it's not everybody who have love. So this is about consciousness, about unconditional love. So you have the hot bar with the blue line. That means you stay alive even if you're dead. So even if you stay straight, you're going to go blue. Now you look here, I stated, the free man is the man
with
without
no fears.
So that one is self-explanatory. Then we have here, I told you about
helping the smaller ones,
so
helping the weaker ones.
If you become bigger, it is a responsibility on you to aid the ones who cannot have the same view like you. So you take them to your viewpoint. So now you go here, caution. Everybody needs to be very careful about things that things we say, how we go about things. You have to have caution with anything that you have to do as a person. Then this one, as you see, look, this is a circle, but you not be part of the circle. So you are infinite as a square in the circle. So the circle can go around you, but you don't change. So you are not moved by other pressures.
Interesting.
You are not moved by other pressures in nature. But then you stay as an infinite object.
And I've noticed one thing, like they're all black. Why? Do you only deal with black color?
No, I don't deal with black color, but I think that is one of our main colors that we work with because of what we're trying to push. So then as a black community, not necessarily need to wear black, but we are black and proud.
Right.
So you make everything here?
To be very honest, I design here but produce in Asia.
Okay.
Now we're here to produce.
What's the rationale? Why the decision to produce in Asia?
First of all, it's about quality. It's about quality control, and secondly, it's about finishing. Because I've tried producing here in Ghana, and one thing that I realized even in our own community is if you produce here, there is a way they want to look at it. It's all about stereotyping. So at the end of the day, I realized that I will now own my own production, maybe latter part of this year, which I'm still working on, so that I can produce and I can also employ.
Right.
Then again, talk to us about some of the big acts that you've actually worked with and clothed.
With clothing, I think as a stylist, I've worked with most of the main streamer artists.
Like who?
And shout out to Sarkodia, Stoneboy, Medical. I would say all the earliest artists I work with, and even the up and coming.
Right. Okay. So, like, what do you prefer being? Do you prefer being a designer? Do you prefer being a stylist? Do you prefer being a curator? Do you prefer being, contributing to fashion magazines? In all the caps that you wear, which one do you actually
I prefer being a creative genius because, with creativity, you are not limited. I'm limitless.
Which also goes with your whole concept of fear no man.
I could be whatever I want to
be. Okay. And so, in terms of the year that we're rolling out, do you have any projects that are coming up?
Yes, please. There are projects that I think we have also currently finalized with one, which was the phase 1. We are in season 7. Fear No Man is 7 years old. But as a designer and stylist, I think it's 11 years. So Fear No Man is 7 years. We're in the 7th year. We just had our pop-up at 12 St. Mesh store, which is owned by D Black. So it was in collaboration with D Black. Shout out to D Black.
Okay.
And for giving us such a space for such a wonderful segment of our pop-ups.
Okay.
Now we have another pop-up that we have in Cape Town. And I think this year is a very good year for us because we will be traveling a lot and showing people what we actually built over the years. And in regards to that, some are a little bit of a surprise, so I cannot just say all of
Right,
it.
right.
And we have the F&M charity, which we have under us almost over 100 street children. Then proceeds that normally comes from Fear No Man in our own silent area.
Yeah.
We aid with the children, in some of them going into technical school, some also going into they want to learn so many things out of the street. Some are also giving some capital to start with the selling of all this tissue and all that, other than begging.
Yeah.
So that is what Fear No Man have been doing silently for almost 6 years now.
Okay.
Wow.
But this time around, we want to put it at the next level so that we can expose it for people who really want to help the street children.
Okay.
Because there are people without opportunities like that. They have limited opportunities.
Yeah.
So
Right.
the least we can do is to make sure Fear No Man takes them from another space to another level that they can believe in themselves.
Okay.
So we want to see the clothing in a bit more detail. So,
So we're just going to
Echo,
make way, for them
you
to...
could just walk to the middle, walk back, no, one by one, so that we can see everybody. Yeah, we can see. So. For giving us this beautiful display. And so how can people follow you,
Reach
get
out,
your merchandise?
So
and all
our
that?
website is very active. Fear No Man Clothing, www.fearnomanclothing.com. And anything that you purchase there, you could receive it. And we have our Instagram at Fear No Man Clothing. And we have Kulaperry as a stylist and a designer. So on any of the platforms, Twitter is Kulaperry1. So you could easily reach out and yes, we could attend to you any time of the day.
All right.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, Kulaperry.
Thank you so much.
And thank you to the models as well. Well, it's been a great show. Thank you for joining us this morning on Breakfast Daily. It's been a great show. Thank you for joining us again. Once again, my name is David Kweku Citi.
And my name is Chris Carter.
All right, take care.
Bye.
Bye.